E aí pessoal, beleza? Aqui quem fala com vocês é o Gustavo. E galera, é o seguinte, estamos aqui com o Greedfall aqui, dando sequência à nossa série. E vamos lá então. O que acontece? Galera, eu vou pedindo vocês aí que vão deixando o like aí. E comentando o que vocês estão achando do vídeo. O vídeo não, porque eu comecei agora. Da série, no caso, que eu postei vários vídeos. Se vocês não viram, assistam. Vou estar deixando o card aí em cima pra vocês verem. Pera aí, aonde? Esse daqui é novo. Deixa eu descer aqui mais um pouco. Espera aí. Tem aqui, ó. E pra pedindo vocês que, se não for pedir muito, que se inscrevam no canal. E ative o sininho da notificação, porque o YouTube não notifica vocês de quando eu posto vídeo novo. Como diplomata, você tem aposentos disponíveis nas cidades principais das diferentes nações. Neles você encontrará uma mesa de criação, baú de armazenamento e seus companheiros. Você também poderá descansar e viajar a partir daqui. Já sabemos, essa é a função de qual vimos aqui. Ah, mano, ele pode dormir aqui. Aonde, cara? Aqui, Nova Serene. Mano, a gente veio pra Nova Serene direto, cara. Ah, eu nem mostrei vocês qual missão que eu tô fazendo, cara. A gente tá dando sequência nessa missão aqui, ó. Falei com o Constantino sobre as descobertas preocupantes. Tem um bom tempo que a gente não vai lá em Constantino. A última vez que a gente foi lá ele tava meio que mais mal do que o normal. E vamos ver se ele tá mais mal do que mal ele já estava antes normal. Cara, eu tô muito louco, tô falando coisa sem sentido. Cara, esse jogo ele é muito grande, mas também não é enjoativo, cara, porque você explora muito lugares diferentes. Quando você acha que você já explorou todas as regiões, você encontra uma nova região. E isso é muito bacana. Não deixa o jogo ficar chato, repetitivo, você voltando nos mesmos lugares toda hora. Expansão toda hora. É muito legal. Isso que tem a drama também no jogo. Será que a gente vai conseguir salvar o Constantine? Será que ele vai morrer no final? Eu não sei. Comentem aí o que vocês acham que vai acontecer com ele. Ok, estamos chegando lá. Cara, mano, o cara tá da cor desse tapete, mano. Dessa cortina.
I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Fala sobre os ataques sofridos pelos aliados.
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San
Do ataque de
Mateus.
San Mateus que a gente fez. Se vocês não viram, assistam o vídeo
them?
também.
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right.
Eu tô achando que é você que tá mandando as criaturas atacar.
Do you really
Ele
believe
queria questionar
that
com a
a
gente,
would
mano.
want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But Why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Olha, cara, ameaçá-lo para ter certeza, tentar convencê-lo a dizer tudo. Aí no caso a gente tem que usar nossa carisma, cara. 50% de sucesso.
I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly I doubt it.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Mil Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Ok, então, o Caminho da Loucura, investiga os desaparecidos de Constantine. Vamos lá então. Ó, cara, ela é em cima, mano.
Locked.
Use a chave? Claro. Página do Diário de Constantine. Todo esse potencial, esse sentimento de poder, me sinto tão vivo. Meus experimentos deram frutos. A conexão de Katasashi me curou, mas aqueles que me mesmo estabeleci me tornaram um deus. Logo a ilha inteira responderá ao meu chamado. Desde que eu não esteja interrompido, um pequeno grupo de nativos exilados me viu passando por Greedfall na outra noite. Se eles me denunciarem, pode arruinar o meu plano inteiro. Não posso correr esse risco. Preciso me livrar deles. Que isso, cara? O Constantine tá maluco. Temos que viajar? Então beleza então. Vamos cortar um caminho aqui. Vamos para cá. Caminho da Loucura. Vamos lá.
killing people that he suspects might have seen him. We can't let him do this, my child. We must help them.
É, eles estão meio que chocados. Até eu estou chocado. Eu nunca achei que ele era capaz de tentar cometer tal ato. Mas eu acho que a doença tá deixando ele maluco, cara. Eu tô começando a achar que ele vai virar um daqueles Nadaig, mano. Que a gente enfrenta aquelas criaturas gigantes. Se a gente não conseguir curá-lo, é claro.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
Pergunta eles porque eles moram aqui.
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story.
When oi
Tá, não é nada de importante. É só curiosidade.
I'll leave you alone.
qua hour.
Ok. Como assim, cara? É por aqui, mano, ó. Há uma entrada aqui, ó.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
Volta mais tarde, esperar Constantine, é claro. Vamos.
He's coming.
Ué, 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 ué. Chegou ali, ele sumiu. O que esse cara tá arrumando, gente? Ô, Constantino, não faz isso com nós não, mano. A gente quer salvar você, cara. Mano, ele tá muito malucão, cara. É, e as criaturas não atacam ele, eu tô achando que ele tá controlando elas mesmo. Oh, meu Deus. Ah, ele
This passage
conseguiu.
didn't exist before. It must be the way your cousin went.
Conseguiu abrir o caminho aqui, cara. O que achamos ali? Que isso, Constantino? Faz isso não, cara.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin, you're here. I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances.
Nossa, cara.
Whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Come back and explain yourself.
He won't come out. He's the one contaminating the Guardians. He's the one responsible for the attacks.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart!
You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants: eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
It is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
Even if I hesitate to follow the orders of a talking stone, I know what I saw, and I fear that this thing has not lied to us. What your cousin is doing is horrific, and he must be stopped.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If he is as clever as I think, my child, there is a chance his guards will have been warned of our coming. We need to be prudent from now on, even if he is keen on sparing you.
I'm well aware. It is not just my life at stake.
And what hope do we have against all the creatures he is assembling? Give us your help, Illuminated, because the path is dark.
Allow me to be more pragmatic, Father. It's an army that we need, allies. The natives will help us. Perhaps the Nords if we're able to convince the Admiral. The idea disgusts me to ask for help from that viper Torsten. But his men would be useful. And we could also speak to the Mother Cardinal. The support of the Enlightened can't be refused. What an absurd project. On the continent they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.